Hi everyone, how are you? I know I have not seen you guys since last year actually, so I hope everyone had a great holiday, great new year. I hope everyone has had fun and everything, and everyone's been happy. Um, I made a Instagram photo saying I was gonna make a video this week to sort of explain why I haven't been making videos. Uh, because there's stuff that's been going on in my life, and then found out there's things going on in my daughter's. Um, so to sort of backtrack, it's gonna go back. So this is gonna be. I'm not gonna try to make it a long video, but unfortunately, it might turn out to be a long video. So if you guys want to grab something to drink, get something to eat, get comfortable, you guys, a couple seconds. Okay, that was my couple of seconds. Alright, so when I made the video back in December, uh, beginning of December, I said I'd be making a video every couple of weeks, or every week, and 2-3 times a week. I try to do as much as I can. Well, unfortunately, I haven't been able to. And to explain, I have to go back. So, to go back, and I'm sorry if you hear my daughter's voice, but to go back, I actually have to go back to 2006 so you guys can understand what's going on now. So back in 2006, I actually had an accident, and in that accident, my vertebrae went crashing down onto one another. So my L4 all the way to my S2 just sort of went down, and my discs went shooting out. And as they went shooting out, they pinched nerves. Well, I was seen at this time. I saw one doctor who gave me a whole bunch of medication, so here, take this. He goes, you're eventually going to need surgery. Surgery, last resort. I'm not going to do it. He had to retire. I saw another doctor. He gave me a whole bunch of medication. Another doctor I was in therapy, aquatic therapy. I have done everything known to man. They even did the cortisone injections, seeing if it would help. Nothing ever helped. Finally, in 2007, they went and they had it was the very last resort. They did everything they could. And I didn't realize that my nerves were so pinched. But it was affecting both my legs. So it was really hard for me to walk. So they went in, I had surgery, and I thought everything was great. My right leg felt better, my left leg didn't. My back was still in a whole bunch of pain. And the doctor said, oh, that's normal, it's gonna go away, don't worry about it. So it never did go away.
Hi,
obviously.
Mommy. Hi, YouTubers.
As you can tell, my daughter just walked in.
So did Randy.
And so did my son. So
My name is not Randy.
Pick it up.
so when because no one did like the really big picture of anything, of seeing what was going on, everything thought, okay, well, you don't know what to do for her. So basically, what we could do is sever a nerve, cut a nerve to my left leg. So then my left leg is dead, and nothing can hurt it. Well, that's something I'm not going to do. So, and that was actually what they wanted to do. Well, in 2009, I actually moved back to Illinois, and I'm not gonna, just for legal purposes right now, I'm not going to say exactly what the accident was. I'm not going to say the state, and I'm not going to mention anything that could incriminate me. So, when I did come back to Illinois, I did go see an orthopedic surgeon. He did an MRI, and he noticed that the surgery I had was not the surgery that was not meant to be. And this has already been taken care of, so I can actually talk about this one. The surgery that was done on me actually was not FDA approved, and it was only used in Europe. It wasn't used here. So when my orthopedic surgeon went into my back, he said, we gotta take this out, it's a lot of your problems. So he took out what was in there, and noticed that my nerves were acting on screws, everything. So he put the rod, I had the fusion done. I got out of the hospital in a week, ended up going back, got an infection. I wasn't even out of the hospital, actually, no more than 12 hours. So I had to go back to the hospital. I was in there for another week, and at that time I had the tube in me for about 3 months, because I had to give myself injections of antibiotics and everything. So since that, we know no screw. Everything is where it's supposed to be. But my doctor said, and it's known that if your nerves and no blood flow has been cut off for so long to somewhere, it basically kills itself off. Well, that's basically what's done to my left leg, because my nerves and my blood flow was so cut off. I had no blood flow, my foot swelled, my leg was swelled. I mean, it got really bad to where it looked like my foot, actually, you could take a pin and pop it, and I don't know, water would come out. It looked like a balloon. Like one of those sturdy things you could just pop and it goes boom. That's what my foot looked like on my leg. Well, so we figured out, hey, it's the nerves, and nothing's going correct. So the doctors has been wanting to do, and this I have never denied. If anyone has ever asked me, I have been on every medication known to man to deal with this back pain. Seriously, don't ever hurt your back. It sucks. I mean, I'm on a heavy-duty patch that delivers narcotics into my system 24/7. And, I have my pill case that I take with me because it has my medication in it. So, these are my daily medications, which sucks. So, the doctor said, to get, forward to now this year, back in the beginning of this year, he was talking that he wanted to do a STEM unit. Well, I really wasn't too sure what it was, and he told me I had to go see another doctor, so I went to go see this doctor. A STEM unit is basically, I don't know if anyone knows, the TENS unit, if you guys can see this, get off my wires, and yeah, you guys probably have never noticed, I'm always hooked up to my TENS unit. I try to get rid of pain as much as I can, but this is a TENS unit. It actually used to be really big, and I can adjust it with all these little buttons, do what I want. And up here I can control, how much of what I want to make it feel comfortable. So right now I'm comfortable, and I also took medication, so I start to get a little dry mouth. Take water, because medication, if anyone knows, dries your mouth out, so you gotta keep yourself hydrated. So a TENS unit is a box like this, and it has your wires, and it splits off like these cords, and they have the wires instead of actually I'll take one off and then I'll put it back on. That did not feel good. This is what's stuck onto my back, and when I put it on my finger, I get a nice little shock going through my finger. So this would not be on it, obviously, but this is what's going to my back. Instead of the patch, there's going to be wires that's going to be coming out, and they hook onto my nerves, and they put it where it needs to be, where I'm sort of awake during the surgery, so they know where to put everything, and they know that everything's going to be where it's supposed to be. So I've done research. I've seen the pros and cons. I actually know someone that has had it, and they say yes, but no, because my tendency is that I am prone to falling because my left leg, because the nerves are so damaged and everything. My left leg just gives out and I fall, and I actually walk with a cane, and I've been deemed 100% disabled by the state of Illinois, because I just can't do anything. I can't bend. I can't do anything. I mean, it's just astonishing what you can do to pick things up that falls on the floor. My kids are shocked at what I can pick up with my toes. But besides that, so that's what they want to do. So the people that are dealing with my case, they have been sort of like pushing it back. Well, in the meantime, I had to move, and unfortunately, at that point, where I was going to move to, actually I couldn't. So I had to move in with my ex-husband and my ex-mother-in-law, which I don't mind. I love my ex-mother-in-law. She's a great woman. My ex-husband and I, at first I thought we would be killing each other by now, but actually we're kind of cordial to each other, so it's really great. No talk of marriage, no talk of together, no talk of anything, if anyone's ever wondering. My family has already asked me, which is sad. But anyways, so I've been looking for places to live in the meantime, because this is a short-term living facility where I am right now, just because I love my ex-mother-in-law, but I know sooner or later my ex-husband and I are gonna kill each other. I mean, it's just gonna happen. But with what I get for disability and what I get for not working, I need help, so they have low income housing. So, anyways, trouble getting into that. So, but I think something is finally gonna come about. I'm hoping, praying, fingers crossed, that something comes through. So that covers what happened with June, and going into why, sort of making videos into December, because at the time my ex-husband could not drive, so I was driving, and I was very limited to when I can make videos because of the work schedule. So now he's got his license back, so I figured great. So when I did that video in December, I was like, yes, I can finally do my videos, great. No. Went to the doctor because I wanted to check out my physical health, because now with my doctor pushing for this TENS unit to be, or the stem cell unit to be put in for the trial, actually for a week, to be put into my back, I wanted to see my consulting physician, and I wanted her to do the test, make sure everything's fine and everything. Well, when the results came back, and this is going back into the beginning of December, and it went where I was making the videos, and then I stopped, and this is why I stopped. When I saw my doctor, she did the test, everything. I got my blood, everything back. First a nurse called me and said, explaining the results to me, and she said, and your thyroid is, you have a bunch of nodules, which is a bunch of little cells just that are on your thyroid, which your thyroid's right in your throat. She goes, your levels are way out of whack. And I went, oh, okay. So, and she goes, and there's signs of cancer, which really, really scared me. So, after crying and after, getting really upset, I actually called my doctor. My doctor said, no, there's no cancer, but so no cancer, thank the Lord. But unfortunately, my cells, my thyroid, my blood work and everything were still out of whack. So I had to go do a biopsy. I did a biopsy. My levels were still out of whack, so I had to go see a specialist. So, and I asked the doctor, what could be causing, what does your thyroid affect? Because I've had problems with my thyroid before, but nothing like this. I've had, where my thyroid is just, they said, oh, you have a thyroid problem. They did the blood work and they did the biopsy and everything was fine. Well, now everything's out of whack and don't know why. Well, sorry, lost thought. Happens a lot. Sorry. So, I had to go see a specialist. So, at the time when I saw the specialist, she said, before I saw the specialist, I saw the stem cell guy. Told him what was going on. Because he's a pain management guy, because he consults with my doctor, he's a pain management guy. Pain management guy. He says, well, you need a psych eval for the trial. And if the stem cell works, then we permanently do it into your body. And then they just make a whole bunch of fat and everything for the little unit to sit on. And I know what I skipped over, it just popped in my head. So, and then they permanently put the electrodes onto your nerves. Sorry. But, I showed him what my doctor gave me, and he's like, yeah, they are out of whack. He goes, go see the specialist. In the meantime, I did ask my doctor, I said, what does your thyroid affect? Well, your thyroid affects, she goes, with you, because everything's so out of whack, she goes, it usually causes hair loss, which at the time, it was funny when I asked her, because my mom and I see the same doctor. When I asked her, Mom was doing my hair, and I asked her what does it affect, and my mom's pulling out clumps of hair, and she goes, well, your hair falls out. And I said, okay, well, that's happening. She couldn't understand. I said, my mom's doing my hair. I said, clumps of hair coming out. She goes, well, yeah. She goes, weight loss. She goes, so you're going to dramatically drop in weight, which I have, and it just, I did not realize your thyroid controls so much. It controls everything. It controls your blood pressure, your heart, and with a very hyperactive thyroid, your heart rate is going so fast and the blood is pumping so fast that you could intentionally actually have a heart attack. So when I saw the specialist and she did her test, she drew her blood and everything. When she did my pulse, the blood pressure machine, she went, wow. She goes, your blood pressure is high. I've never had high blood pressure. My mom and my brother did. I never have. I'm very calm and relaxed. My mom, my brother, they're the ones that are out of whack. They're the ones that's jumping everywhere, so I can understand their blood pressure, not mine. So my mom was sitting in there with me and said, "You did this to me." I said, "Just because I didn't have high blood pressure like you had to give it to me." So she goes, "Well, I got to put you on blood pressure pills." So now I'm taking those 3 times a day. So it keeps my blood pressure at an even keel, basically. So if anyone is wondering, before I get any further, yes, this is basically like the only time I have basically done as much as I have with my face in like the past 3 months, because just with doctor's appointments and everything, it's just been going crazy, so I haven't been doing it. So, getting back into the blood pressure. So now I'm on these blood pressure pills. And I have to take them 3 times a day, and I go, well, the pain management guy, doctor, he said, well, we can't do anything until you get your blood test results back from your thyroid results. I said, okay. But in the meantime, you gotta see the psychiatrist. Well, I can't find a psychiatrist that takes the kind of insurance that I need them to take for this. So that has been like a whirlwind of trying to do everything. And either they won't take it or they want the cash up front. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not going to fork out thousands of dollars for a psychiatrist. I've already seen one, and they just said I'm overly happy. Why I'm overly happy, I don't know. But, they saw no reasons of depression in me. So, but I guess the reason they do it is because, I guess there has a study. They actually had me on depression pills when I first took my back. I guess people with back problems actually do tend to commit suicide and are in depression. So if anyone has back pain and has back issues, I understand. If you want to talk, leave a comment. I will talk to you. Believe me, I'll talk to you. I've met a great woman. Actually, she's younger than me. A great girl on YouTube, and her and I Skype, and I love her to death. She is like a sister to me. And if I didn't have her to talk to, and I know I haven't talked to her in a little bit, so she's sort of finding out this news about the same time you guys are. So yeah, this is a surprise to her too. So sorry. Her and I have talked, and we've been through the same, not the same thing, but we're going through the same thing with the back and everything. So I got my blood results back. The specialist called me up. She said, "Oh, your blood results are normal." I said, "Oh, that's great." She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "I want you to do another blood test within 4 weeks." Okay. So now I gotta go, because she wants to make sure that it is an accurate reading of what she got. So I have to go in for another blood analysis. So I gotta take more blood. Yay. Like I haven't been stuck with needles enough. But anyways, they have to take more blood to find out if my levels are still level or right where they should be, or if they're still going up there and they're becoming wacky again. Because if they are becoming wacky, what they're going to do is there's medication that they can do for thyroid. But they'll do radiation, and they find it's my left one that's the one that's really bothering me. So, well, you only have one thyroid, but mine is just pushing out my left, and I have a bunch of nodules. But they'll do radiation, or just plain out have surgery, which I'm not too keen on having surgeries. Cannot stress that enough. The doctors hate surgeries. So, but if you do the radiation or the surgery, you gotta have pills, and the pills are gonna help out with your thyroid. So, my daughter's in here again. She just made noise. You can tell by her laughing. So, in the process of this, my daughter becomes ill. Could not find out why. We had to rush her to the hospital.
3 times!
3 times in 1 week. May I remind everyone? 1 week. We had to rush my daughter to the emergency room 3 times. Her stomach was bothering her and bothering her. No one could figure out why. Well, it's her right side. Duh. Appendix. They're looking. No. Appendix is fine. Okay. What else is it? They did another exam on her, which I am so sorry she went through, but she had to do another exam. If anyone has ever had these or had this, you would know. you get cysts, well, it's hereditary in my family anyways. We get cysts in our ovaries. Well, unfortunately my daughter inherited it from me. And hers just happened to burst. So hers was releasing toxins into her body. So we had to go see a specialist for her. So they're like, oh, now you gotta go see this, go see an OBGYN. First of all, I've not seen one in years. There's a reason why, and I don't want to. But unfortunately now I have to. And so is my daughter. So we have that appointment coming up. And I have the psych eval coming up. And I have the blood going in where I have to go back and have it done. Just so I can have this unit in my back for a week. And then they take it out, ask you, oh, so how was it? Did it work? You give them a percentage of what you think it was. Did it help? Or any, was it like 10? Didn't really help? Or yes, it was awesome. Well, no, it didn't work. I don't get stem cell unit, and basically I'm stuck on the meds for the rest of my life. And they try something else. Don't know what. I mean, they've tried everything that they can. Or if this works, like I said, they permanently insert it. What this does, the stem unit, it blocks the pain that's going to your brain. So your brain then is translating to you, you're not in pain. It's just a little tingling, or you're just feeling a little tight, a little tap. It's nothing like pinching or ripping your bones, or feels like your back is coming out of your backbones are coming out of your back, your legs falling out. It doesn't feel like anything like that. It's supposed to give you a nice sensation, make you feel like you're not in pain. You will be on pain pills, but I would not be taking it much, which is great. But with my blood pressure does not control itself, we will not be doing that because of it. Because obviously, electrical unit, blood pressure high, not good. I have done my research on stem cells, and what I read, and I've gotten different results, and I've asked people, but yes, it works, but it only works on your leg. Which I asked the pain management doctor, and the guy, I said, I heard, and he gave me the videos. I said, it says it only works on your leg. Does it really do anything on your back? He said, well, yeah. I said, okay, well, we sort of got a problem, because I'm like 50-50, it'd be 100-100, but I can't be 50-50. Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. And he goes, okay. He goes, well, depending where I place them, it might actually work on the back. Well, the cons is that electrodes can slip. If they do slip, they can give a different sensation to a different part of my body, which is not great. Or it slips and it electrocutes me, which is not good. And like I said, they have to make a little pouch for the unit to go in. So with that would be like an item. I'd have an item like this in my back pushing. So I would know, and I would feel this thing in my back or wherever they place it. Well, with me being prone to falling, what this could do is actually screw this up, which is not a great thing. And I know someone that has this, so when he fell and he screwed it, so he knows. And I feel really bad that it happened to him, but unfortunately it does happen. So right now I'm just kind of up in the ones, finding out what's going on with the psychiatry, so I could do the psych eval and I gotta go in for my blood. And yeah, if anyone notices, yes, I have been losing weight, not traced by my own. Last time I weighed myself, I actually weighed under what I'm supposed to. Which, not a big deal, doesn't bother me. Hey, I like to lose weight like anyone else, because hey, I know I was getting a little bit, you know, when you get back pain, like I said, you get depressed, then people tend to eat and eat, and if you can't do anything because you're on bed rest, you eat. Well, I did, and it showed. And now it's not showing, which is great because I wanted to lose the weight, but now it's like it's not the way I wanted to lose it, but I'm happy I lost it, if that all makes sense. But yeah, that has what's been, that's, excuse me, dry mouth. So that's what's been going on with my life, with rushing. Oh, I have been to the emergency room a couple of times, but that is nothing more, you know, it's just my spasms that I get in my back, which are paralyzing. You get a spasm and like, it paralyzes you seriously, and it hurts, and then you're white, and you don't feel like doing anything. And then with the medication I'm on, it tends to normally calm me down and also knock me out. So with everything I have been going through with me and my daughter, with my test and everything, and her with the hospital and everything, it's been a fun ride the last couple of months. If you guys would like an update on what's going on, leave a comment, like the video. Let me know what you guys thought of this. This is my first time actually letting anyone know what's been going on in my life. I don't make it too public what's happening in my life or what's going on in my life. I tell people things, and yes, my life. I just don't tell them all my life. That makes sense. I like to, you know, keep some things private, but you know, there's some things obviously I could not avoid, and obviously I had to let you guys know what was going on with me, and why I'm not posted any videos. And again, like I said, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 BoxyCharm boxes. I have 4 Mimi boxes. I have 5. Yeah, because I didn't do my November. I had my lip balm and Ipsy. Oh no. Shoot. It's just, I mean, seriously, it's just like, it's on my makeup case. It looks leaning down for pizza. It's so funny. Actually, I'm gonna try to show you guys this, because actually how it's balancing right now is actually kind of funny. Because I took it away from something, so I have it like balancing like just perfectly like on my makeup brushes. Yeah, sort of ignore that, sort of that mess, if you guys can see. Right. Oh, I can use this finger. Okay. Where are you? Go over here. Hey, that white box. You see that white box? This leaning right on my makeup brushes. I'm showing you guys around really fast because I'm not going to show you around because my daughter's room is a mess. Well, it's mine and my daughter's room. It's a mess right now. So it's just hasn't been, haven't gone around to clean. I just haven't felt like it. It's just, I've picked up, I've cleaned. It's just not perfect to my standards. So yeah, to me it's embarrassing. So yeah. But anyways, if you guys would still like to hear reviews and everything, leave a comment. If you guys would like an update, leave a comment. Like, I promise I will be back. I will do a video. If I just do this month's and last month's review on, BoxyCharm and Ipsy and everything, and tell you what's been going on with Mimi. Boxes with the 4 boxes, and actually those are the last. I told you I had 3 boxes coming. I got all 3 of them. So that's the 4 boxes at Coco, and then the 3 boxes 17, 18, 19 from Mimi that I did order, and I already have. And I've already opened and I've used some. I'll let you know what's going on with those products. I promised I would do those. And I also do tutorials and everything else. You guys would like, I know there are people that do vlogs and they tell people what's going on. If you guys would like to know and keep an update, and I know I've already mentioned this, and I know I double talk to myself, and that's one of my biggest problems. And because the medication sort of messes with my mind, I've been on it so long that it really messes with my mind. It's like, did I say this? So you know what, I gotta say it again. So if you guys want me to review, let me know. If you guys would like an update, let me know. Until then, thank you guys for watching. I know you guys probably did not enjoy the video, but I'm sorry for the long video. But I will be back, I promise. Love, miss you guys. Remember to stay beautiful and to always believe in yourself. And my daughter's going to do a little surprise. She's not going to show her face on the phone.
No, I look really ugly right now. I haven't showered. Thanks. Talk about yourself.
I don't think so. Thank you.
Here. You need some Axe body spray. You have some deodorant.
Actually, this is something I really got to talk to you guys about. That deodorant. Best freaking deodorant ever.
I love it. It's
Best
like,
one.
it's wet at first when you put it on, but then once it dries, it like stays on all day. No matter if because I have gym, no matter if I'm in gym or anything, I don't need to put another coat on. I'm good.
And I wanted to try it, so I bought myself my own bottle. And it is awesome. I love it. So, and my daughter's being a dork. I don't know if you guys, some of you are as old as me and they remember Steve Urkel. Yeah, that's how she has her pants right now.
What you talking about, girl? Get off my damn phone.
It's Laura.
Laura.
Anyways, anyway, I will talk and see you guys later. Love and miss you guys. Remember to always believe in yourself and just stay beautiful. I believe that's it.
Yeah, you need to stay beautiful too, mommy.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Anyways,
shut up.
I will see you guys soon. Bye.